On MLB The Show, it's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And another ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
One out, base is empty. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with one gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Santander, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Bichette leads off first with one away. And that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Two outs. And that's too high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Sale delivers. That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. And now Will Wagner. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two on, two outs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Sit down on strikes. Strike three called and a slider at the knees.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Atlanta, and on the mound today, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That's in there.
Well, this guy is so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Backed off the plate that time. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Profar down. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through that one for strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking. Here comes Austin Riley. First pitch misses. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, one away. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. A little bit low. And that is ball one. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Harris off of first with 2 away.
Runner,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Sale back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Really good
0-1.
athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the
1-1.
pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2.
Strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Andres Jimenez. Up and
That's a
in.
ball.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one
Ball, that's
upstairs. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there.
Count is
Really
full.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one in the air. Sale. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ernie Clement
Ball.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses, and the count now 2-0.
2-0.
2 out, space is empty. There's a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 2nd. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2.
Count's full.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That's outside.
That's
ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a
That's
ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one hit to right. Springer sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Jared Kelenic. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full, no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. That one is upstairs.
1-0.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is down low. Next offering is fouled back. Sale ready. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And the batter is George Springer. Fly to left his first time. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He reached on a walk his first time. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering upstairs. Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Fires across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fouled off to the right. And it's fouled away. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ground ball up the middle. Bichette. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping in, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball one there.
Well, these Blue Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. Ball one low. Wagner, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
In there at the knees. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. There's a strike. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Left field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Albies batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alejandro Kirk. Sale back to work. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swings and misses. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Blue Jays down a run. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 gone, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And delivers outside.
That's the ball.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th.
2-2.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Springer puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No, ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a base hit to left.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Arcia in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
That one missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So up next, Michael Harris II, 1 for 2. Just missed.
No, that's up.
Ground ball to the right
Foul
side. And foul ball. And that's
Nope,
outside.
that's outside.
Ball
Ball.
2. Way
Yeah.
out front for strike 2.
Man, that's just a
2-2.
nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one
Ball.
just misses.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside,
That's
and that is
ball
ball
four. Take your
4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Swing and a chopper out to short, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 0 for 2 in this one. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a
0-2.
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Misses off the plate. Now 1-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Nick Sandlin up and loosening in the pen. Swanson also getting ready. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Hits the top of the wall. 1 run across. Profile. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. On the mound now, Nick Sandlin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Riley at second with 2 down. Outside.
No, that's out.
And it's 1-1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. Second home run of the inning for them, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
And it is 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and now the right fielder, George Springer.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. And that drops in for a strike.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1.
Let's get it going, Braves.
They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No
Talk
balls,
about
2
tying a
strikes.
guy up. That was ugly.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And misses inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a foul straight back.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
That one pushed foul. And the 0-2. And that one is
1-2.
inside ball one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a 1-2. And that's down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there,
2-2.
but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's down
Ball
and
count.
in. A slider missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Bottom of the sixth. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Ball one, no
that's
strikes. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tommy Nance appears to be getting loose. And now it's even up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Sean Murphy. And that's in for a strike. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Arcia in the box again. Takes a strike. The next pitch
That's
misses.
high, that's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, almost got him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. Out to short. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0. On the ground right side. Jimenez throw to first. That's the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016.
No, that missed.
Just
That's a ball.
off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one at 95 missed up top. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a good eye there.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Fastball for a strike. And that's outside. The Braves up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Count is full.
battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jimenez
1-0.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one a little bit high.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. Counts full, 3-2.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Clement in now.
Out.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way outside,
2-1.
and the count 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 7 and the Jays nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And he swings over the top there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but Who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is inside.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch is outside. Full count, 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Stays alive. Popped up. Bichette. And there are 2 outs. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Check swing, called strike.
2-2.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Lucas makes the catch, and that is that. Braves strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
The 0-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is
1-2.
San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. That one not close. And the count now even up.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's George Springer. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
The next offering
That's the
misses.
ball.
And now 3-0.
3-0. Hey.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. That's ripped. Base hit. So digging in, Bo Bichette. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Fastball is outside. Springer, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering misses.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris sizes this one up. 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Lee out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 63 on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So man aboard, Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs, and that's outside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Blue Jays held in check, not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swanson back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Ball one there. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. And he chases that one below the zone. Kirk to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Murphy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So 2 down now, and here is Jared Kellner. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike up high. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the frame. And the Braves go down quietly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Will Wagner now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Inside, just missed. And a curveball is just outside. They're down to their final strike.
2-2.
The Jays down to their final strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.